Hey everyone, this is Becca from Level Up. We're gonna continue doing these, new books for the week live videos on Facebook, just because it makes it easier, especially if you don't feel comfortable coming out to the store, even though we are open. We will be open today. There's my alarm going off that Level Up is now live. But yeah, if you don't feel comfortable coming out, hopefully this gives you a good idea of the things that are coming out this week, and you can get a good idea of what you want. So we're going to keep this up as long as we can. So, honestly, this week of books is incredibly small. There's not much at all. DC and Marvel did not put out much. So, just bear with me on that one. Nailbiter Returns, this is number 2, but part of the Nailbiter series, if you were interested in that one. A lot of horror this week. Oh gosh, goddamned the Virgin Brides issue 1. So this is writing off of Jason Aaron's The Goddamned, which is just another book. It's a really nice, it's a really interesting one. I love the art in it. So worth a read. Upshot Now. This one's kind of like a previews, but for the Upshot series. But you get, these are really nice because you do get like a pretty decent preview of the books that they are going to be releasing. So, if you're interested, they're the ones printing Zero Year and a couple of the other ones we've started getting in. So, if you're interested in their stuff, The Boys, Dear Becky, issue 2. I know this one was big, I think, on Amazon Prime. There's too many comic shows for me to keep track of where they're all at. But, just one of those basic, but what if superheroes were bad storylines. Although this one cranks it up to 10 with, gore and stuff, obviously. Devil's Highway, this is another one of the Upshots. This is number 1. Again, these are a lot of, just a lot of horror. A lot of blood in this, this week's comics. And then, Reaver. I love the cover art on this one. But, so there's those. And then the big one for this week is Negan Lives. We do have a decent amount of these, but obviously if you want one, better come sooner rather than later. But yeah, just a quick Negan storylines for all those Walking Dead fans. But yeah, so that's it for comic issues coming out. We did toy-wise. We got a Baby Yoda. The child, L'Enfant, but, super cute. Only sorta stares into your soul. But, really nice. We got a couple of those, so. All the Baby Yoda stuff coming in now after Mandalorian ended way long ago. Graphic novels. We've got a ton of graphic novels. This is going to be the big one. But for all ages, this is all, all ages stuff. We separated them a little bit. But we've got some Terry Lieberson stuff. They're actually really good stories. I read them and I liked them. They're really cute. Moana, which is an amazing Disney movie, and you should definitely watch it. The Royal Book of Oz. Not much information on the back of that one, but cool looking art, cool looking take on Alice in Wonderland. Oh, and then this one I know is this guy publishes himself, and it's his kid's story of Punk Taco, and all of his bandmates. But, it's a cute kid story. It's got some cool stuff, but we got a couple of those, which is nice. Going into the manga section, we just got the, Berserk Volume 5, the Ultimate Collection. This thing is gigantically huge. So, if you're into Berserk, it's the best way to collect it. I just dropped Drifting Dragons. I know the anime for this one is either coming out or came out. It looks really cool. It's got I don't know what I call it, a military punk. It's cool. They're flying airships, there's dragons, the people are dressed really rad. I like it a lot. Fire Force, I know we haven't been able to get the early issues of this one in, but we're getting the new issues that are coming out. I know it's super popular, and the anime is really cool. High Score Girl, which is on Netflix as an anime. Just about it's got really good, arcade references and stuff like that. If you're an arcade person or like the old school games like Street Fighter and Ghosts and Goblins and Mortal Kombat and stuff, you'd probably love that stuff. The Misfit of Demon King Academy, Volume 1. Look, I don't know much about it, but these titles for manga keep getting longer and longer. Rising of the Shield Hero. This one's Volume 13. There we go. Another great one, just about. Another one of those you died and then you ended up in a fantasy universe, but this one's really interesting. I like the twist it has. And then, the Sailor Moon collection. This is Volume 8. I think it might be the last one, but don't quote me on it. But just a reprint of the Sailor Moon stuff, just in obviously this is larger than, like, regular manga size. Kind of more like a regular book size. Even this one, Tales of Bestia, this one's actually bigger than, like, normal manga size. But, Tales of Bestia, based on the Tales game, Tales of Bestia. So if you're into the Tales series, you might be into that. Cool. And then that one I actually think was in order. So let's keep going through that. Black Widow Prelude. These are they'll give you, like, quick preludes of stuff that happened in the movies previously or things that, are important to Black Widow. So they're mostly reprints, but they're kind of nice if you're jumping into the movie and don't know too much about the character. This stack is upside down, but I can't fix it now. Crisis on Infinite Earths, which was a fairly recent-ish storyline, but that's just a reprint of Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. So this is based on the Netflix show, the new Netflix show that just came out. This is a new story. Oh, cool. Yeah, Adam, I'll put you down for Negan Lives. No problem. Get you a standard cover. No big deal. And then, we've got Excalibur. So this is the new, like, XMen run of books. But, just so many X teams, I can't keep track of all of the XMen. Firepower, actually, so if you're looking for more Kirkman stuff, the guy who made Walking Dead, Firepower was actually really cool. It's a, what am I thinking? It's a kind of generic, I've been wandering the world learning martial arts to learn about my past that I don't know about, but I actually kind of enjoyed it. It was interesting. It had some cool takes on it. Hellboy and the BPRD, if you're looking to catch up on that. Isola, which I greatly enjoy, is about a queen who gets transformed into a tiger and her her guard who has to lead her basically back to the kingdom and back to becoming a person. It's really, I've been enjoying it a lot. It's really cool. So this one's Infinity Gauntlet, the Select Edition. It's a very nice hardcover, actually. Sometimes some of the hardcovers, you don't get the best. But this one is really nice. Infinity Gauntlet, it's a good story. So, what more do you want? More Steven Universe stuff, which is awesome. And this, I think, covers a lot of the space adventures. Which, who didn't want Lars and his space adventures? So, cool stuff. I do love Steven Universe. And then, Vampire State Building. I know Greg's been reading this one, so if you're interested in vampires and horror, definitely ask Greg about that one. But this one actually, I was going to say, has I believe the artist from Walking Dead. So, a lot of Walking Dead related things coming out while Negan Lives comes out, so really cool. So that's the books this week. Like I said, the big one is Negan Lives. That's the one. We've got a couple, like I said, we've got a decent amount of them. I'll put one aside for Adam and Putty. We've got a decent amount of them, but, we already have a lot of people that are asking and calling, so definitely worth getting as soon as you can. Again, we're going to be open. We'll be open at 11. But otherwise, this is live on the website. You should be able to get this standard cover on the website right now. And you can set it for curbside pickup. We'll do curbside pickup Tuesdays through Saturdays, so today included, from 2 o'clock to 7 o'clock. That's when we'll have people in the store available to actually go out to your car and drop it off. We also can ship Obviously, you'd be paying shipping if you're just getting the one issue, but $30 and over on products in your cart, and you get free shipping. So if you like got Negan Lives and say like probably Vampire State Building might even jump you over. Just get a couple other books. Maybe you'll get free shipping. Cool. So yeah, that's it for this week. Like I said, there wasn't a lot of books, so hope to see you guys either in store or making some orders.